I've found this on my streaming channel repeatedly, where there'll be somebody who's quite hardline, politically speaking, and with me, notoriously fence sitting. I'm rhyming, that's right. Enough of that. And I'm notoriously fence sitting, and then because I just engage with them and I don't react, and I don't get my back up and I'm not defensive, we end up having great conversation in the comments. How will you handle negativity as a brand or as a PR who's having to manage the press and the public relations for a client? Negativity can be shared so constantly due to social media and the nature of new digital media. So in this very quick video, I want to share with you some steps for you to get over this I guess unfortunate reality that you just can't avoid, but you can handle in a much more confident and realistic way. So first things first, when negativity arises and you get negative feedback from your followers, from your audience, from your clients, you want to handle it gracefully. And this is why I always say zoom out, take a step back. It's so necessary. It's so easy for us to just react like this. And before you know it, we've said something or we've not heard something. So we've either said something that we completely regret and you can't edit because there's no post-production really. I mean, on social media, you can edit or delete a comment, but by that time, many may have seen it, screenshot it, and now they've got the receipts. So you want to handle it gracefully. You want to take a step back. Now, I've said this in other videos as well. As a brand, you want to monitor sentiment. You want to monitor the feedback that you receive over time. As a solo creator, entrepreneur, it actually can be quite helpful for you to always screenshot the comments that you get that really help you and encourage you, but also for you to screenshot the not so positive ones, just so you can be mindful of what is the landscape like, what is the sentiment like. And social media apps and platforms allow you to filter all of this, and you can prioritize the feedback if you so wish, so you can address the most critical issues first, and you want to be seen to be addressing them as well. And I've done another video about how to approach a social media crisis, and you can find that here. So you want to try and understand the emotions behind the words of the feedback that you're receiving. What is the insight? And then you would hopefully tailor your response accordingly. You don't want to react because your back's up, you're being defensive, and you're not really hearing what's behind the feedback, because there always is. There always is some bigger message, some smaller message. There is always something there for you to try and read between the lines. And that's why, as a public relations comms practitioner with 20-something years experience, as well as somebody who's a systems thinker, I'm always looking for those nuances, those details, in order for you to extract what is this person really saying, what do they want, what do they need. It's quite helpful to actually look at an audience persona and build out the profile. Like, what are they about? What do they want? What do they need? What do they get from me? And what do they rely on when it comes to me and my offering that they receive on a regular basis? So by dealing with the negativity or the negative comments much more constructively, there is a chance that you can actually turn a critic into a fan. I've found this on my streaming channel repeatedly, where there'll be somebody who's quite hardline, politically speaking, and I'm notoriously fence sitting. And then because I just engage with them and I don't react, and I don't get my back up and I'm not defensive, we end up having great conversation in the comments. They don't unsubscribe, and they continue to champion the content and come back for more conversation. So then they feel like it's actually a space that they might not fully agree with in terms of my stance on things or my questioning of things or my framing of things, but they know they can get a conversation out of it. And I suppose within the media political commentary space, conversations, open-mindedness, critical thinking, we can argue can be lacking. It's in short supply. So if you're offering something that's niche, that's refreshing, that's in short supply, then make sure you preserve that, because it's magical. It really is. If your audience or your customer are getting something from you that they can't easily get from anyone else, then you want to preserve that, even if they're having a moment where they're feeling negative towards you. So I hope this helped you. If you would like more like this, more advice, then you can find more content here. Definitely subscribe, but also you can come to serenasayed.com, my site, and you can sign up. You can even book a call. You're free to pick and choose what would help you the most, but I would love to hear from you in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video, I really hope.